I'm just setting up the live stream. It won't be long. Well, it wouldn't be long if I went to the right place in my browser. Displaying a singular lack of talent today. So, we are here in the Black Square Bonanza waiting on the runway at Kerry in Ireland. So let's go and jump inside. I'm just going to go and switch this over to... Okay, that's working. Open the volume mixer, turn the simulator back up, there we go, that's better. And then come back in here and turn this down a bit so you can hear me over it. So what we're going to do is set some custom weather up in the simulator. We'll do some circuits, so let's go and have a look and see what the weather's looking like. So I've got custom rain because I've gone and pulled the cloud base down to the floor. And if we go and show the difference, there we go, overcast. That would be overcast, and that would be rain. That would be custom rain. Precipitation we're going to turn up to as fast as it will go. Should we have some lightning? For fun as well. What happens if you turn the lightning right up? Humidity. I'm not sure that it's going to make a huge difference to us today. But we've got this cloud we're going to pull down to ground level. And we'll leave it on density 1 for the first go. And we'll see how we get on. So let's go and see. So this needs to be 255 degrees, by the way. I've just got it slightly out on the course for the ILS. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Whoa, lightning. So, propeller to max. Let's just make sure. Okay, we got some thunder as well. So again, this is entirely an academic exercise. There's no way you would do this in the real world on purpose. But we're doing it to test our abilities, basically. Gently pull up. Gear up. So we're going to be going zero visibility pretty quickly as soon as we hit this wall of water at the end of the runway. There's another flash of lightning. Okay, here we go. So it's all about the instruments now. We have got the ILS tuned in, so Kerry has ILS. So we're going to do an about turn and fly back downwind. So I'm not going to be using autopilot today. This is going to be entirely manual, just as a classroom exercise, really. So if we climb out to 1,500 feet at least. Okay, so we're tootling along. We've got a bit more trim there. We want to level this out and get it to not keep climbing. There we go, that's better. So we don't need the flaps anymore either. So as you can see, the visibility is almost nothing. But we don't need it because we've got instruments. We've got an altimeter, we've got vertical speed, we've got an HSI, we've got nav radio, and we've got ILS. So we'll be fine. So what we're going to do is fly out. I'm going to descend back down to 1500. Didn't intend to keep climbing. As this aeroplane increases in speed, it tends to run away with itself. Let's pull the power back. So what we're waiting for is to fly backwards through the glide slope to know that we're far enough away at this altitude to turn in and remain on the glide slope. So as soon as it starts moving, we'll start turning. Here it comes. Okay, so we're 3.5 miles out, which is plenty. So I'm going to put the gear down just for a bit of drag and go for 50% flaps as well. Okay, so we're pretty much on the localizer, a bit low on the glide slope. So we're just watching these two instruments and obviously vertical speed and the attitude indicator, and we'll follow them on the way in and we should be okay. We're looking good on speed. On high. Low. So we're 2.5 miles out. Can sort of see some ground down there. Drifted left a little. And there's the runway right in front of us. So we continue to follow the ILS because we may lose sight of it at a moment's notice. Okay, let's open it up again. rotate. And gear up. Just maintain the climb for the moment. Coming up through 1,800 feet. More or less maintaining runway center line on the ILS. And let's turn. Let's keep an eye on the vertical speed. So that's 1,000 feet. So we're looking to get to about 1,500 feet at the same time that we make it around the corner. Okay. So I think the weather's closed in a fair bit. We can't see anything anymore. So it might be a lot more difficult this time. So as we're picking up speed, we are also picking up lift. So we're now watching the distance measuring equipment. We're getting closer to the airfield look as we're flying back past it. And we're gaining altitude again. Didn't want to do that. And we've just gone past, so the 1.3 will start increasing now, I think. And yeah, we've gone into a clear patch in the wind look, in the cloud. So it may be a lot more difficult this time. Okay, we're up to 2,000 feet. Yeah, let's descend back down to 1,500. So we want to be about 3 or 4 miles away at least before we turn back in, to give ourselves time, basically, to get the aeroplane stabilized on the approach. Yeah, look at it. Let's see. It's because we're going so fast. Let's pull the power back. Trimming and trimming and trimming, and it's every time I trim it speeds up. So we're 3.6 miles out. Let's get rid of some of this height. Yeah, you can see, look, now the glide slope is coming in. So if we turn around, do a fairly lazy coordinated turn. And then we'll fly into the glide slope. Yeah, there's a great big hill here, look. Just come looming out of the mist below us. So you need to be a little bit careful about altitude. Okay, we'll leave ourselves on an intercept course because I think we drifted quite a lot. There we go. The CDI is coming in now. Overshot slightly, and the glide slope's coming back in, so we'll slow down a little bit. Gear can come down. Okay, we're about in the right place in the sky, just drifting to the left. Oh, no, nose has gone down. I need to keep an eye on these instruments. So hold altitude for a moment, and we'll meet the glide slope in the middle. We've gone high. You know, we might be lucky again. There's a clear patch in the sky here, look. We're 2.5 miles out. On the localizer, we're on the glide slope. Yeah, this is going to be more difficult than last time. We're 1.4 miles out, we still can't see a thing. In fact, we're losing visibility by the second, so we're going over to look at the HSI now instead of where we're going. We'll start to look at altitude as well. Off to the left. I'm keeping it high on purpose. There's the... starting to see a few local landmarks there. So I'm keeping it high on purpose. And there's the runway. That was a bit more difficult, wasn't it? And we're almost not seeing it, look, and we're right on top of it. In fact, we just got some wind shear. It's pushed us off to one side. I think that's enough excitement for one day. So, we're at Kerry. Let's go and change the weather. We'll go and park up and we'll go and have a look around. I'll plug the drone camera in. So let's go, and if we go for a few clouds afternoon now and let it dry out, we'll actually get to see the airfield. So this is Inibuilds' version of Kerry in Ireland. It's a wonderful, wonderful part of the world. It's a bit wet, but I guess that's par for the course with Ireland, isn't it? They get a lot of rain over there, so... Let's go and park over this side, shall we? This isn't the GA parking, by the way. There's a lot of people out to meet us, isn't there? They said, oh look, it's that madman that was doing circuits in the rain. What an idiot. Okay. Oh, wrong beamer. So let's just go and turn everything off in the aeroplane. And then we can go, and I'm just going to go and grab my Xbox controller and plug it in, and then we can control the drone camera with it and have a look around Kerry. So, while we're doing this, I'm also testing a new USB hub, which seems to be working well. So we'll keep default on the Xbox. So if I go to, there we go. So we can now fly around. So, as I said, we are in Kerry. So we'll have a little fly around the airfield and have a look at it. Looks good, doesn't it? So if we come up and actually see it from an aerial view, the scenery around here is absolutely gorgeous. The rolling hills of southwestern Ireland. Got the Dingle Peninsula just over the way there. Okay, so let's come down, have a look. So if you're approaching this as a visitor, apart from the trees in the road, they could do with cutting them, didn't they? So, Kerry Airport, Ireland. Should we move the time to a bit earlier in the day so we don't get too long of shadows? There we go. So there's the car park and the main building. I presume we can flow through the walls, can we? Yeah. Oh, there's no internal on this side. That's a shame, isn't it? So if we jump over the building, come back down over here, and then come back in, we can go and see the departure hall. So again, it uses low resolutions, but I don't really mind that because that means that the aeroplanes outside are going to animate that much more smoothly. So let's go and have a look around the rest of the buildings. So we've got gates, hangars. What's this underneath the what do you think's underneath the blankets then? Interesting. We've got a tank farm over here, another hangar further down. So I wonder if there's anything special about this hangar. Look inside it, see if there's any secret stuff inside. No, it's just a shape. So I presume you can use the grass to land on as well, because it looked like it was graded, didn't it? It's a nice big runway though. So there you go, Kerry in Southern Ireland. I'll show you where it is on the map in a moment. You can see, look at the scenery out there. So this is a great jumping off point to go exploring some of the valleys and hills in the distance. It's a gorgeous part of the world. Okay, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea and calm down after doing the... Oh, I haven't looked at the tower yet, have I? Let's go and have a look at it. It's pretty well done, isn't it? I don't think it's got detail on the screens or anything, but again, it's that whole story that I've mentioned about it running well with lesser hardware. Because some of those more modern airports, even 4090 cards can't cut it. You know, some of the ones where they've gone completely over the top with the scenery detail. But this runs really, well, you can see it runs really, really smoothly. Because it hasn't gone crazy with the detail. Or with figures everywhere. It's not too expensive either. Right, let's bring it back down to our little aeroplane that we left here. So I hope you've enjoyed that. So that was Kerry, and that was a couple of death-defying circuits in torrential rain. I'm going to go and relax. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.